Hello artists, thank you for joining me here today at Mr. Melvin Makes. Today I would like to show you a creative way that you can use line variety with an art challenge. So my challenge for you today is to illustrate a silly hair day self-portrait. Try and imagine you just woke up from the deepest sleep possible and you've just got all sorts of bedhead and crazy hair. I want you to try and draw yourself and use as many different lines as possible to show your silly hair day self-portrait. This challenge is going to make you think creatively about how you can use line in art. So for this activity, you would need a piece of paper, drawing supplies like a pencil and eraser, Sharpie, maybe markers and crayons. And an optional would be a circle tracer or a bowl to draw a perfect circle. That's an optional choice. I've got all my supplies in front of me that I'm going to use today. I'm ready to get started. Crazy Hair Day is a project that I teach to some of my youngest learners to teach them about line and art. But still, it's a personal favorite to me. I really love this project. I think it can be fun for all ages. When I teach this project to my youngest learners, I have them start by tracing a circle towards the bottom of their page. So I'm going to use this bowl from home and do that. I wouldn't want to use my Sharpie to do this because I might accidentally ruin my bowl, but with a pencil I can trace that and I've got a perfect circle. You can follow along with me using a circle as well, or make a more realistic or even maybe sillier head shape than that. What I'm going to do next is draw in the details of my face, but I just want to explain why I only drew part of the circle. Having part of the head fall off the page gives me more room for crazy hairlines up here, and I think that's going to be important. The next step for me is to draw details inside of the face. So I'm going to start with the nose. Right about here in the middle, I'm going to draw a line like a backwards L or an upside down 7. On the back side of that here, I'm going to draw a tiny C for the nostril. Next, on either side of that line, I'm going to draw an oval for the eyes. And I'm going to try to get them as close to the same size as possible. That's pretty good. Next, what I want to do is add details inside the eyes. Since this is a silly hair day picture, I'm going to have my eyes looking up at my silly hair. So just a couple circles for the iris and for the pupil. The next detail I need to add is some curved lines on the side of the head for my ears. I'll do the same on the other side. And again, try to get them as close to the same as possible. That's pretty good. The details inside of the ears are also made up of lines, and since this project is all about line, I'll go ahead and add those. When I'm doing quick cartoons, I usually make kind of a line like an upside down Y for the inside of the ear, just to show the curve on the top and then details inside. So an upside down Y kind of gives you the details of the ear. Next, I'm going to go ahead and switch from my pencil to my Sharpie and outline everything. Because I wear glasses, I'm also going to go ahead and add in those details, and I'll probably add in my mustache and eyebrows just to get a little bit more detail on my paper. I'll go ahead and do that now. As you watch the Sharpie pass over my pencil, you may have been able to see the line change from thin to thick. And that's just one way that I've made different types of line or a variety of line in my artwork. Remember, my challenge for you today is to make a self-portrait with many different or a variety of lines. I've already done that, and I wonder what lines you already see in my artwork. My next step is to take probably my markers. I'm going to start with my markers, and I'm going to start adding in some crazy hairlines. Now my hair is a really dark brown, so I'm going to use natural hair colors. But you might be creative and go outside of the, normal way of thinking and do some colorful lines instead. I'm going to stick to normal for now and just do my hair colors. And You can see I did not trace the top of my head with Sharpie yet because that's where my hair is going to be coming from. On this line, I'm going to start making a variety of lines, like wavy lines, zigzaggy lines, and many more. As I go through and add details with markers, I want you to pay attention to all of the different types of lines that I make. Look for variety in line. As I finish up here, I'm just adding a little bit of crayon over the marker lines that I've made for my hair. Marker is a darker or opaque type of art material, so luckily I can color right over it without losing too many details. And what I'm kind of doing is almost making it look like there's color behind the lines of my hair just by coloring on top. I picked two of my favorite colors, orange and purple, just to add some interest and variety to my silly hair day here. With that all done, I am happy and I'm proud of what I've made. You can choose how you might finish this picture. Maybe you want to color in a background, but what I'm going to do is actually cut this out and hang it up in my classroom for the first couple weeks or two of school. But either way, I put my signature on here, and that's going to let people know that I'm happy with what I've made. If you did the art challenge with me today, I hope you're happy with what you made. I bet it's beautiful. I've got no doubt about that. A lesson learned here is less is more. When I was going over, or when I was starting all of these lines with Sharpie, I knew that if I did too many, that I wouldn't be able to see the differences in my lines. The curly line here next to the zigzag line there. If I had it all just too messy and muddy, it wouldn't really look as good as I think it does right now. I want to thank you for joining me here at Mr. Melvin Makes. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video with me. If you liked this video, please make sure you subscribe. If you think you know someone who might like this video or my other art content, please go ahead and share my videos with them. And thank you, artist. Happy making.